welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we're here to talk about the movie The Wolf of Wall Street. I've never seen this movie until recently, and I finally watched this gem of movie for the first time. I never saw it in theaters, but I got the Blu-ray when it released, of course. It's been sitting in storage until I finally got the hankering to watch it, of course. After I watched it, I was amazed. This movie resonates with me so much, I have to talk about it with you all. The movie follows the true story of Jordan Belfort, who is a stockbroker that rises up in the system, starts his own agency, and gains innumerable wealth. His company of stockbrokers makes a huge fortune by defrauding investors out of millions. However, while Jordan Belfort and his cronies partake in a hedonistic brew of sex, drugs, and thrills, the FBI closes in on his empire of excess. I had no idea that this was a Martin Scorsese film until I finally watched this movie. This guy clearly knows how to make a great movie. He has an amazing lineup of movies that he has worked on, such as The Irishman, Taxi Driver, Shutter Island, and a bunch of other awesome movies are just way too many to list. Martin Scorsese movies reminds me why I have a huge passion for movies. The guy is a true legend when it comes to filmmaking. The movie itself is very intense. Not only is this movie a dramatic crime flick, but it also has a fair share of moments that are truly hilarious. One scene in particular that stands out is this one scene when Jordan Belfort, who pops these pills called lemons, they have a delayed effect on him, and he takes way too many, of course. He goes limp and crawls and starts speaking in tongues. You have to see it to understand. It's hilarious. The way the scene plays out is truly gut-wrenching funny. The movie has a runtime of 3 hours, but it didn't honestly feel like it. I was captivated during the whole duration of this film. There were no scenes that felt too dragged out, and the overall pacing of the movie was just perfect. I was easily lost into this movie's story. It was that good. What I really liked about this movie was Leo DiCaprio's acting as Jordan Belfort. I'm surprised he didn't get an Oscar for this movie back then when it released in 2013, because this is the best movie I have seen him in, honestly. Don't get me wrong, I liked him in The Revenant from a few years ago. I just found him better in The Wolf of Wall Street, in my opinion. He just really shines in this movie. Not only is Leo DiCaprio great in this movie, but Jonah Hill is equally amazing as well. Jonah Hill plays another stockbroker that helped form Jordan Belfort's agency. This is also one of Jonah Hill's best movies as well. Another thing that I really appreciate about this movie is how deep and intricate it got with a theme of corruption and greed. Sure, this is a raunchy and vulgar movie, but it doesn't hinder the film's quality by any means. I mean, the F word is said 506 times in this movie, believe it or not, but The Wolf of Wall Street actually made the Guinness World Records and set a new record title for the most swearing in a movie. Crazy, right? This is almost a perfect film, but there are some inconsistencies in tone that I didn't like. Other than that, I highly enjoy this movie. I can easily see myself rewatching this movie many more times in the foreseeable future. I also can't believe it took me so long to finally watch this. If you haven't yet seen this movie, I highly recommend doing so. I know I wish I could have seen this movie a whole lot sooner than I did, but what are you going to do? This movie really sold the pen for me. I give this movie an A. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Keep up with my real reviews.